keep losing Katie, so I will keep an eye on the screen. Morning, Mandy. So come into that kneeling position, just resting the hands either down or you can bring them upwards, and just closing the eyes for a moment. We're not going to be here for long. From here, just place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and let's just take 3 full yogic breaths. So we breathe all the way in, and we release all of the way out. Again, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling all of the way out. Taking one more breath. Releasing the arms, let's inhale all the way in, bringing the arms up. Exhaling all the way to the heart. And again, inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. This time bring the arms up. We're going to drop down that right arm, take a stretch over to our left side, so bending into that right elbow. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, take that the opposite way. Inhale back to center. Release the arms. Let's release our block as well. And just bring your block in front of you. Doesn't matter which way it is. So we're going to stay on the knees. But we're going to bring our hands behind us. Squeeze the arms back. Link your fingers if you can, palms together. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're lifting away from the heels, dropping the head down to our block and peeling our arms upwards. You can also do that without your block. Maybe your head wants to come all the way to your yoga mat. From here, coming all of the way back up, releasing your yoga block, just moving that away. Come into your table position, ready to tuck our toes and head into our downward dog, pushing back. We're going to inhale onto the toes, really ground the toes into the mat, and then exhale, bring the heels back down. Again, we're going to inhale onto the toes, grounding down, and then exhale, heels down. Let's do that one more. Inhale, and exhale. Walk your hands towards your feet. Once there, just take that left foot behind the right and fold to that right leg. So a nice deep stretch down the back of the legs. Taking one more full breath here. And then uncrossing, we're going to take the right leg around the back of the left leg and fold towards that left side. Nice long full breath. Uncrossing. Let's take a walk down our mat. So we head into our plank pose. Hands under the shoulders. And then drop your knees down, head into your child's pose. And then from here, we're going to push down to our mat. Roll it up to our cobra. And exhale back into our child's pose. So maybe this time you come up onto your toes, you lower down to your mat, you roll into your cobra, and you exhale back to your heels. Have that option of always staying on the knees if you need to. Rolling up, rolling back, and then heading back into that down dog position. We're going to take a walk towards the top of our mat, bringing our feet together this time and folding. Inhale, coming all the way up, bringing the palms together once you're there. And exhaling to your heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, take a twist to your right side. So right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, take that twist the opposite way. Left arm back, right arm forwards. Hips are staying forwards. Inhale, both arms up, and exhale, lower down over both legs. Long spine when you're ready. Let's step back right foot and left foot back into our plank pose. We're going to lower chin, chest, abdomen, nice bend in those elbows. The elbows are glued to your side. Relax your toes, roll into your cobra. Turn your gaze right. And then a slow turn to the left. Come back to center. We're coming up into our down dog when you're ready, pushing up and back. Squeeze that right foot back, toes down to the ground. We're going to inhale, knee over to our left wrist, right wrist, and take that leg long. Inhaling, right wrist, left wrist, take that leg long. This time inhaling, knee into the chest and hold. So really pull that knee towards you. Exhale, take that leg back. And then step it forward, top of the mat, into your high lunge. So bringing up your arms, stretching upwards, bending into that front leg. Inhale, we're going to straighten. Exhale, we're going to bend. Inhale, we're going to straighten. Exhale, bend. If you're feeling wobbly, you can bring your hands to your hips. And take one more here, bending into that leg. We're going to frame that right foot, step that left foot in and fold. Rising up with that inhalation. Exhaling to our heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, send that spine long. Let's step back left and right into our plank. Take that slow lower down to your mat with control. Relax the toes, breathe into your cobra. We're going to turn our gaze left. Come back to center, turn our gaze right. Come back to center, lower back down and push into your down dog. Taking the weight back towards those heels, really ground the palms, fingers wide. Ready to lift that left leg off your mat, three-legged dog, toes pointing down. Inhale over our right wrist, our left wrist, and take that leg long. Inhale to our left wrist, right wrist, squeeze that leg long. Last one, that knee comes into the chest, we take that pause. Like we're trying not to touch our mat, we're squeezing away from it. And then send that leg long. We're stepping forward, that left foot's coming to the top of our mat, ready to bring up our arms in our high lunge, bending into that front leg. We can keep our arms long, or we breathe in, we bend that, straighten that front leg, and then we bend it again. So it's an inhale, straighten. It's an exhale, bend. Let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale. Frame that left foot, ready to step that right foot in and fold. Let's rise up with that inhalation. Bring the palms together. We're going to exhale, take that twist right. Right arm back. We're going to inhale, center. Take that twist left, left arm back. Inhale back to center. Let's fold back down over those legs. Ready for our long spine. Step back, right foot, left foot. Drop the knees here. And we're going to push down, push up. We're going to drop down, push back up. One more, dropping down, pushing back up, head back to those heels in Balasana and find 2 long breaths here. Inhaling all of the way in. You can take that sigh out of the mouth if you need it. Take 1 more breath. Roll back onto those knees all the way down to your mat. Let's inhale into our cobra and exhale into our down dog. Pushing back into those heels. Let's squeeze back right foot, ready to inhale right wrist, left wrist, take it long. And again, inhale left, right, take that leg long. Last squeeze in here, knee to chest, take that pause. And send that leg long. Getting ready, stepping forward, right foot, bending into that front leg, bringing up those arms. We're going to bring our hands to our heart center, take a twist over that right knee. Dropping that left leg down now, that back knee, and squeezing long. Dropping down, squeezing up, dropping down, squeezing back up. Frame that right foot, let's step that left foot in and fold. Inhale, rise. Bring those palms together, ready to twist left. Inhale, center, and twist right, keeping those hips forward. Inhale, center. We're folding down. We're sending that spine long. Stepping back, left foot, right foot. Dropping our knees, ready for our push-up here. Coming down. Pushing strong. We can also be on our toes, coming down. And pushing strong. 1 more. Oh, pushing back up. And then lower all the way down to your mat this time. Come into your cobra. And exhale back into your Balasana. Resting that head down for your 2 long breaths. Maybe our bodies weren't quite ready for those push-ups this morning. Taking 1 more breath here. Last one. And heading into that down dog. Making sure we're feeling grounded, we're balanced, we're pushing the palms to the mat. Ready to squeeze back that left leg. We know what's coming. We're taking it left, we're taking it right, and we're squeezing it long. We're bringing it right, left, taking it long. This time we're squeezing that knee in, we're pausing, we're holding away from our mat. Ready to take it long, and then step it forward for our high lunge. Long arms. Push back into that right heel. Hands come to the heart center, ready to twist left. And then we're dropping that knee down, squeezing it back up. Dropping down, squeezing up. Let's take 1 more. Squeezing back up. Frame that left foot, last step in here. And fold. Take a breath. 1 more breath here. Inhale, rise. This time take that link into the fingers, send the palms up, and let's go side to side. Last hold over to the left. Last hold over to the right. And come back to center. And release. Grab some water if you need it. And then we're going to take a big step with our legs. We're going to be turning out that right foot. Hips are going to stay forward. We're going to bend into that right leg. Send our arms into our warrior two, relaxing those shoulders. Palms face upwards. We're inhale, we're straightening that right leg, and we're exhaling, we're bending. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Let's take one more. Inhale. Exhale, bend. We're going to send that left arm over to our right wrist and reverse our warrior, holding on to our right wrist. Our gaze is towards our right arm. We're keeping that bend in that right leg. Opening that side body. Heading back into your warrior two. Let's turn and frame that right foot. Drop that left knee down and shift forward and back. Breathing fully. Our body should be warmer. We're going to sit back towards that left heel, sending that right foot up. We can always grab our block if we need to support our right glute here. And we're going to fold towards that right leg. You can always grab our strap. Maybe our hands are just resting towards our knee or our mat. We can be quite high if we need to. We're going to take 2 more breaths. One more. Bringing the body back up, releasing that block if you had it in place. Roll back to that right foot, straighten that back leg, plant it back down and head back into your warrior two. Inhale, palms up. We're going to straighten that right foot. We're going to turn out that left foot and exhale into warrior two, the opposite side. So our left knee is bent. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Ready to grab our left wrist with our right hand and reverse our warrior. Gazing towards that left arm or straight up to the ceiling. Keeping that bend in that left leg. Heading back into your warrior two. We're going to turn, we're going to frame that left foot, drop that right knee down, ready to shift back and forwards. Two more breaths. Last one. And then we're going to sit back towards that right heel. Remember, we can prop with our block if we need to, that left glute. And then maybe fold down towards that left leg. Finding our long breath. Two more breaths here. Coming back up, removing your block if you had one in place. Framing that left foot again, pushing back into that right foot, opening up into your warrior two. Inhale, palms up, straighten that front leg. And this time, exhale, reach forwards. Plant those hands under your shoulders and drop your head to your mat. 2 more breaths here. Take a walk over to your right leg and fold. Take a walk over to your left leg and fold. Coming back to center, turning the heels towards each other. So we come into our garland pose, squatting down. We're going to reach left arm long, bending in the right. And we're going to reverse. 2 more each side. Reversing. Reaching with that left arm. Reaching with that right arm. Back to your garland. Inhale, reach up. Turn those toes back in. Exhale, send those hands behind you. Squeeze them back. And let's fold forwards, hands to the ceiling. A lovely shoulder opener. Two more breaths. One more. From here, drop your hands down to your mat. Send those heels close together again, ready for our squat. Bringing up the arms, pushing the elbows into the inner legs. Maybe just moving a little side to side if that feels good. Not going to be here too long. Last breath. And let's release down to our mats. So from here, let's sit back on our hands. We're going to be bending into our elbows and we're going to be sending our knees in and then our legs long as we lower back. So it's an inhale in. It's an exhale, fold back. Inhale, draw those knees in. Exhale, go back. Let's keep going. A few more breaths here. Inhale in. Exhale long. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. We might be wobbling. Exhale. Last one. Holding back for a moment. Point those toes if you can. Really feeling that in the core. Last breath. And drop those heels. Just lift the glutes away for a moment. Toes pointing up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Take your time. Lifting out to that lower back. Maybe feeling that energy now moving through the body, feeling much more awake, much more ready for our day ahead. Your body is strong and powerful. Everything is working well. Let's take one more breath in our forward fold, Paschimottanasana. And then coming up, lying all the way down on your back. Sending the knees together for a moment. Move the arms away from the body. Draw the knees in towards the chest and then drop the knees over towards your right arm for a nice spinal twist to finish. Inhale the knees back to center and let's drop them over to the left. Inhale back to center and exhale into Shavasana. Taking this last moment just for you. Maybe coming back to breathing into the belly. Maybe placing right hand on the tummy, left hand on the heart. And we're finished with 3 abdominal breaths. Taking 2 more. One more. Drawing both knees into the chest and squeezing them in. Taking that roll side to side. Rolling yourself onto one side to slowly bring yourself back up. We're going to close our practice today with one Om mantra. So let's inhale and begin. Bring your hands to your heart, thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today. And let's bow to Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.